my life, I've never given up. I've developed the motto, the attitude, the persona that I refuse to lose. I'm pretty routine. The three things that I would do, the absolute three things every single day without fail, is I get up and move, stretch. Just a 3-part flow, where I'm doing a child's pose, I'm doing a little cat to cow, I'm doing a little world's greatest stretch. So I get up, stretch, move my body from sleep. I'll journal and meditate. Childhood, I was, the first part of my life, I was always, there's no secret, I'm not the biggest guy. My parents had my sister and I when they were 18. So 18 years old, you had 2 kids under 2 years old. So my parents, we didn't come from a whole lot. My parents, worked and went to school, faced a bunch of adversity in terms of trying to raise us, grew up in the city of Buffalo. We grew up on what's now considered, a poverty-stricken, area. It's a tough part of town. Grew up a happy kid. I was an athlete growing up. We played basketball. We played touch football, two-hand touch football in the streets. We played Little League baseball. And I was always an athlete. And being an athlete, you've got to have something that stands out. In athletics, the big people, the stronger people are usually who dominate. And that wasn't me. So I needed to find how can I defend myself in life and feel a little bit more confident in who I was. And then also, how can I, not get pushed around in athletics? And I found fitness at 12 years old. That carried me through high school, college, and into my career. But I was an individual who, I was always in with that crowd, right? I was in with the party crowd. I'd started drinking and using alcohol at 11, 12 years old. You know what I mean? I had first started using ecstasy at 16 and selling cocaine at 15 and selling pot at 14, and that was just part of also who I was. So you have these two worlds of who I am. On the exterior, I get good grades and I excel in everything I do, and on the other side, I'm this this kid who loves to have a good time, party and do whatever. So I was able to meld many different worlds and kind of be this chameleon. And I had to go back and I took a job with my best friend's family business. Worked my way right up, to the point where I was running the store. And I achieved a very good life for myself, a very safe career. And, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. I was still partying, right? Still using, and it wasn't until like 33, when you're using drugs and you're trying to quit and stop, it's just like the person trying to lose weight. And eventually, every time you fail, you let yourself down. It's the integrity you have for yourself. So I say I'm going to do something. I was going to stop using drugs. I was going to stop partying. And every time you do that, you fall into this depression, and because you let yourself down. More than letting anyone else down, you let yourself down. I had already decided that I needed to walk away from, it wasn't anyone else, right? You accept responsibility in this world, where you're at. Like, I accepted responsibility. These are the decisions I made. Nobody put a gun to my head. And my mom had shown me Indeed for transformation coach. It just seemed to fit. And I said, yeah, okay, I'll do this. All these people who you wouldn't, being a typical gym goer, you wouldn't see in the gym, but here were all these people losing weight, having fun. And that just really attracted me. So what I brought to them was, I brought mindset and quotes and trying to inspire. And so I just built that up. And as I was doing that, I wrote my book titled Find Your Playlist, on how I used music to walk away from the demons, walk away from the negativity, walk away from suicide, and tell my story in hopes that it would change the lives of somebody else. And so we became an Amazon bestseller in May of 2017, and also coincided with me really excelling as a fitness trainer. And so I'm gonna forget, it was September of 2018. My sister came to us in my family and said that she was being diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and it turned out to be stage 4 metastatic, chemo forever. She's 38, I was 37, 11 months apart, Irish twins. And so it was then where all these things kind of came in, and I just said, no, we're not guaranteed anything. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. No one's guaranteed. If I want to do it, I got to do it. And that's when I decided to start Mac Fitness out of my basement. Running classes on weeknights and Saturday mornings. January 1st of 19, I became Mac Fitness 100 LLC. Mac Fitness stands for not just Mac Fitness, it stands for mindset, action, consistency. So if you're looking to get involved with Mac Fitness, first and foremost, most people come to us, look for the Facebook page, look for Mac Fitness on Facebook, Instagram. And here, you're not just gonna meet with a sales guy, you're gonna meet with me, right? We're gonna meet one-on-one. I'm gonna give you a free class. I'm gonna be the one training you. I'm gonna be the one seeing what it is that you need. And then finding out what it is that you need as an individual, as a client, and how I can best serve you. So the best way to do for people to come in and be part of Mac Fitness, if you don't know somebody that's already part of Mac Fitness, is to check us out on Facebook, is to go to the Mac Fitness Facebook page, go to Instagram, Mac Fitness 100, see some of the things that we do here.